Frugal friends, this is a moment of extreme vulnerability here behind my dresser. Now, what about my old, Mary Kay rings? I was with Mary Kay for a lot of years, and I've gotten rid of most of the stuff and have all kinds of different thoughts about Mary Kay, the business model, my own experience, lots of thoughts that someday I'll talk about. But for the moment, what about the rings that I earned? What about the promise ring that my first husband gave me?
Oh boy.
There are so many things that need to be thought out. One I don't have to think about and just need to put away nicely is this one that my daddy, again, God rest him, this gorgeous little ring that my daddy gave me. Some choices are super duper easy. Others, not so much. Okay, now the big part. We are going to look behind my dresser. Picture of my beautiful parents. Oh, that's where that went. Castle I had commissioned as a teenager that I had a friend of mine draw for me. Good to know where that is. Some jewelry, a shell, a doll shoe, and hopefully in the midst of this horrible dust, we will find my other wedding earring. There, yeah, because I don't know where it is. Frugal friends, this is a moment of extreme vulnerability here behind my dresser. I wonder why, besides having a cold right now, but why do I struggle to breathe? Yes, I have asthma. Yes, I have allergies, but come on. There has to be an issue right here. An additional element contributing here behind my dresser. I really want to get rid of the carpet. Carpet is just a dust catcher for people with allergies. It's just not good. Yeah, it feels great to have softness under your foot. We need to tear out the carpet. I'm going to add that to the very incredibly long list. We need to get rid of the carpet. Do you know what I want to do right now, Frugal friends? I just want to get rid of all of it. All of it.
Throw that away.
Keep that one ring from my daddy, one pair of earrings from my mom, and get rid of it. That is why I am taking a break here amongst my Mickey Mouses. I am taking a break. My foot is hurting. My brain is hurting. I want to cry, but I'm not crying. I don't have time for that. I do have time for that. But I don't need to cry over this. I just need to rest and make some decisions. What if I just didn't have anything on my dresser anymore? How would that be? I am getting rid of the tree. I have made the decision. It was a very difficult decision. I washed it. I cleaned it. I'm going to get rid of it. I am keeping these 2 boxes, but not sure where I'm going to put them. I'm keeping this Christus that my daddy gave me. Rest in peace. I will keep that forever till I die. This, my mom gave me. It's gorgeous. I love it. I don't actually use the perfume because I just love the way it looks, and that's how I want to keep it. But we're going to use my dresser. I got rid of like 900 pair of socks and underwear that, yeah, I didn't need or didn't use. Just, yeah, I don't need all that. Now, I could have, it looks like there used to be inserts in here. I don't have those. I don't know whatever happened to them. If my first husband, who's the one who refinished this dresser for me as a wedding present, yes, I still have it. I don't know if we used to have them or if he got rid of them or if I got rid of them. I don't remember. I really don't. But my husband, my now and forever husband, thinks he has some little boxes from one of his toolkits that maybe could go in here. If not, I'm also looking at some on Amazon so that my jewelry can go in here in zippy bags. So when I use it, or when I'm ready to use it, whatever jewelry I end up keeping, I still have a lot of choices to make, but it'll all be clean and it'll be together and it'll be right here. And so when I need to clean my dresser, oh, it'll be so much easier. Probably the only things that'll be on it will be these boxes, the Jesus, the Halloween, and these sparkly glittery things that go there. They're just like doilies. And then this, which really desperately needs to be cleaned, but I'm keeping that. I'm going to clean it out and clean it, but it's a Fenton, really gorgeous Fenton piece that I got at the thrift store years and years ago, and I absolutely love it. So that'll probably be all that is even on the top of my dresser. Think how much easier it will be to keep this clean. So my husband couldn't find those little totes he was looking for, but he did grab his old fishing thing, and I asked him, so you're not going to do any fishing? You have no desire to go fishing? None at all. Just throw it all out. Well, I'm not going to just throw it all out.
Throw it out.
I will get all the fishing stuff and list it like on Facebook or whatever and, see if we can get $5 out of it. But then the tote, yep, I will clean that up and I will use that for jewelry and it'll fit beautifully there into my dresser. I also have some that like this, but we use them for Lego. So, and Lego, you need these kind of things. So I'm not gonna mess with those. We will use this one though, and maybe I will get a couple more. Or the ones that I was looking at on Amazon, because those have like the nice lining and stuff. I don't think it really matters though, where I do plan on having most of the stuff in plastic baggies. I don't know. Because the felt lining to me seems to just like gather dust. Anyway, this is where I have gotten to. I'm feeling pretty good about it, but we have several more choices to make. Please tell me in the comments what you are working on, because I know all of you out there are working on some projects, cleaning stuff up. You've been jumping on the wagon. What are you working on? Please tell me about your victories, your success. I can't wait to hear about it, and we can support each other on this crazy journey of honesty, vulnerability, and disaster. Followed by lots of cleanup, lots of tough choices, progress, and a much healthier, cleaner, easier to breathe kind of life. I am going to keep this simple little jewelry box. It will fit very nicely in here. I am hoping that by having it in the dresser, it won't get as dusty as it did. But it's all clean now, as clean as it can get. It'd be nice to shine it up and stuff, but I don't see myself doing that, at least not anytime soon. I didn't even clean the mirror. But this is where I'm going to put my rings and a couple of really special things, and the rest will be in and actually some of the things in here will probably be in zippy bags as well. Little plates and dishes. They are gathering places for stuff and dust. But look how beautiful that is. And one of our frugal friends sent that to me, and it's gorgeous. And I kind of just want to just keep it there empty. Will I stick to that? All right, let's make a deal. If I have kept it clean and tidy for 2 months, then I will keep it. If in 2 months, and I will set a timer on my phone, and I'm writing all these deadlines down in a notebook, so stay tuned. If it has become a clutter grabber, then we will let it go. Then there's this one, and I found this dish in the dumpsters, I think. This has a couple of things that Olivia made, and then one of the little balls that goes to our bingo set, which I actually just barely used at Mariah's class Christmas party. So this needs to go back into the bingo set, but I want to retouch it first because it's pretty faded. This would be a place that I would feel comfortable keeping these kinds of little things that my kids made for me, but only if I'm going to keep it dust free. Again, let's do a 2-month thing. If that's not working out, because I want to have them out here so I can actually see them and enjoy them. But if that's not working, then this will have to get bagged up and go in the drawer. That's okay. Olivia's keeping this bracelet. So that just made a choice easier for me. Then we have these bracelets. So this one I want to keep for dress ups, and that's our dress ups bag. We are YouTubers. We do videos and things where we need to do dress ups. Yeah, all the ones seashells.
That look like the noodles.
Yeah, I've got all of those organized. So that one's going to go in dress ups. Then I've got one gold here, and this I think is like a Leah Sophia. LS, Leah Sophia. I used to have a lot. Well, in fact, I have a bag of Leah Sophia that I'm getting rid of because it's from back in the days when all my girlfriends and I did MLM parties all the time. And so I have a bunch of that jewelry, but I'm getting rid of it. Then this one, I believe, let me see if it has the LS, because I'm not sure where I got this one. And then this one, I'm almost certain was from my mom. And then this one I know is from my mom and has some words inside it that I'm going to keep private. But anyway, 3 silver bracelets. I don't wear bracelets often enough to necessitate 3 silver bracelets. It makes sense to keep the one gold because it's the only gold one I have, even though it is Leah Sophia and I'm working on getting rid of those just for my own reasons. I'll explain that another time, but I only have one gold one, so I'm going to keep that one. But with these, obviously, I'm going to keep this one. It is a different style than the other ones. I thought I was going to be able to come on here, press record, and just make this decision. It is proving much more difficult than what I thought. When I round up at the end, round up all of the situation, you'll see what I've decided. There's also this one, gorgeous. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this. This one and the one that Olivia chose to keep, they are from a clean out I helped with of a woman who had passed away and didn't really have much family and had loads of stuff. And anyway, I got to have a few things. I sold some, and that money went towards her estate. And then there were some that I was able to keep because I helped with the whole thing. And I think it's time to let this one go. The problem is it works really well as a dress up. And that is the biggest issue I'm running into at this point. I would not wear these on a regular basis at this time in my life, but they sure would work well as a dress up. So how much are we going to end up keeping because it would work well as a dress up? I also had this here in my dresser, and it had like love letters and a couple of things from my children, and this is perfect for some jewelry in here. You know, this is perfect. I'll show you the finished other jewelry box. I'm trying this one on that I'm thinking about getting rid of, and so I'm gonna wear it for a little while and then wear some of the other ones and kind of see what I think. Anyway, look how pretty. In here, things that I like, for instance, this little earring my oldest brother gave me. I've lost the match, but I will never get rid of this earring. Never. I'm sure we all have at least one thing like that. Nope. My mom painted this gorgeous shell for me. I'm never getting rid of that. You know, there's stuff like that. I'm not going to show you all of it, but a bracelet that my cousin, who has since passed on, that he and I would, we would give that bracelet back and forth. I'm not going to go any more into it. Anyway, that will stay, obviously. These earrings don't need to be right here, but my thought was, well, if I could see them, then I might actually wear them. Maybe they will go in here. Yeah, Maybe those will go in here. And I would put them on right now, but I already put on some other earrings that I never wear. I need to get the stone replaced in my high school, my graduate ring. Need to get that replaced. It fell out years ago, and then I lost the stone before ever getting it fixed. So I need to get that repaired. Anyway, what do you think? I think it looks pretty. I think it looks nice. These are earrings that I wear often. Sorry, this is not wanting to focus. There we go. These kinds of earrings I wear regularly, so I figured it would make sense to have them in here. These are some that one of my darling dear friends gave to me, and I think it would make sense to have them here. Like really pretty, fancy kind of stuff like that. Maybe that makes sense to have it here displayed. What do you think? I think it's a good idea. So I chose to let this one go. I'm still working on thinking about these ones. I obviously kept the one that my mom gave me that has like an inscription. Definitely keeping that. But I'm wearing these ones to try to decide. I did realize, yes, the what are these even called? This cuff bracelet is definitely Leah Sophia, as is this sparkly bracelet that I really love. And I know some of you are like, what's the big deal? Like, you already paid for all that jewelry, and then like even this one is a Cookie Lee, which is an MLM brand. You already paid for them. What does it matter if you're like now anti-MLM or whatever? You already paid for it. You love that bracelet. Why not keep it? And I actually might. I am getting rid of several other pieces. Plus, I don't think those brands are even in business anymore. So it's not like I would be advertising for an MLM that still exists. I promise we will go into my whole MLM spiel another time and like why this is even a thing for me. But especially as I was part of an MLM for so many years and still use some of their products. Oh, it's a process. Okay, everything is a process.
It's a process.
Including embracing minimalism. That even in itself, it has so many more definitions than I realized that it did. What is minimalism? Most people say that is not minimalism, but compared to what I had before, this actually is. And I'm still going to be making some more tough choices. This is just round one in the jewelry. I have done some jewelry decluttering, over the last few years, but obviously never to the extent that I'm doing it now. And that is what minimalism is to me, is continually going through and decluttering and making tough choices and evaluating your choices and then trying to embrace and wear and use the things that you are keeping.
This is a really good idea.
And more to that. My definition of the minimalism that we are trying to embrace, it's going to evolve. And we'll discuss that more another time. But I am going to let that one go, that other bracelet, and then I'm going to think about these ones and just wear them all day. Here's the thing. I don't know. Maybe you guys have the same situation. I'm a housewife, essentially. I stay at home. Yeah, I do YouTube, but I'm at home all day. And these glittery, fancy, fabulous jewelry items, I mean, who wears that to clean the toilets? And so I have them, and where I don't do church or Mary Kay or any of those kinds of things anymore, I rarely have situations to wear this kind of stuff. But I love this. Like, you guys, well, come on, anything glittery, sparkly, shiny, I love it.
I want this one. I want that one. I want them all.
I love it. I'm going to start wearing them just on the daily. I think so. Why the heck not? I'm 41 years old. Very soon I'll be 42. If I want to wear this and have cleaning gloves over it, sorry, I try not to swear too much on this channel, but dang it, I am going to wear it. That's it. Ow, that hurt. Is the flash on you? Oh, honey, I'm sorry, but the light is just not good in here. Kitty has kept us entertained. No, she's been entertained by us. No, she's just been seeing what we've been up to. Okay, there's that. We've got to wrap it up. We need to wrap it up. We've got other stuff to do. We've got Reagan's surgery to get ready for, which by the time you see this, he will probably be in surgery. So please send him your best wishes. And our P.O. Box address is in the video description. If you would like to send him a get well card, I know he would appreciate it. This has worked out pretty well. I've got Christmas over here. Still need to gather up the rest of the Christmas jewelry, which I know is around the house somewhere. Halloween, feathers, because why not? Toe rings, some other jewelry, earring backs, little ones that are mainly meant for Mariah, some bracelets, a necklace, this beautiful set that my mom gave me. These necklaces that my brother brought home for me from Venezuela that I will never get rid of. I don't wear them very often. I used to wear them all the time. I will start wearing them again. A gorgeous little necklace here too. Oh, that's pretty personal. Couple of really pretty necklaces here. And this one. And then I need to put bags away. And there you go. I had thought about moving my jewelry upstairs to the bathroom upstairs because it did seem like that's where I would put jewelry on, was upstairs. But that was mainly because mostly this year I've been stuck upstairs. Now that I can be downstairs, Kitty, now that I can be downstairs, it makes sense to have the jewelry down here again. Please tell me in the comments, again, what things you are working on. What have you gotten done? Let's support each other through this journey. I know we can do it. Hard, difficult, horribly painful decisions can be made, and you will be better for it. Finally, to show you, there it is in my dresser. Doesn't that look nice? Kitty thinks so. I cleaned the dish, and I've got a couple of things here that are missing their match, and I desperately hope to find their matches. I am going to give it January 31st. If we have not found them by January 31st, then I will give up. This is a ring that just needs to be pounded back into the way it's supposed to be. So, that's it. Nothing else goes in there. Not gonna do it. Kitty! Kitty. Anyway, final product. For now, until I, do another round of this, which I assume I will do in a few months, and who knows, maybe I'll make some more choices. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming along on this journey, and we'll see you all very soon.